WRUG, everybody. WRUG Radio. With the red alert. Put this to the side first.
Okay.
I'm not promoting none of that.
Speak loud, too.
Hey, yo, what up? This your man Easy Money from Old School Hip Hop 101, WRUG Radio. We chopping it up with the veteran in the game, the legend himself, Cool DJ Red Alert.
What's the deal,
up, brother?
What's the deal? What's happening?
Hey, man, we honored, man. It's my privilege, man, to be talking to a veteran. I'm at a lost words because at first, I'm a fan first. Respect. So definitely, you know, we're here at the Public Enemy Arrested Development Show.
Yes.
Definitely checking out some pioneers of the game, man. And this is what, you know, I grew up on, the era that I came in on. It's something that you helped usher in. And what a lot of fans probably don't know is without you, it probably wouldn't be a Tribe Called Quest or Jungle Brothers.
Well, I put it this way. When I look at all these individuals as artists or groups, they help give me the ammunition to become who they are as well as who I am. Because it have to be a formula where they got good product and I'm able to put it and present it in a good way. You know, that's the chemistry. You know, a lot of people want to credit me and I feel privileged to say, yeah, you broke this, you broke that. But if I didn't believe in that product, I would not play it. So I respect the product, which is the artists and groups just as well.
Right, no doubt. And I mean, you know, and just to hear you say that, you know, and you know, not disrespecting the music of today, but a lot of it, man, is not coming from, you know, the knowledge and the power that hip hop stood on in the beginning. And you know, it's some artists that are coming back and bringing that to the forefront. But you know, definitely we respect you for, you know, standing behind good music, good hip hop music, and just taking it to that era.
Well, let me explain something to you. I'm not going to take up for nobody from both sides, but you got to understand something. We always got to face something that will go on from here on. It's called change. Right? Whatever that took place within the past time is not going to stay the same way forever. Some change for the worse, some change for the best. Some change for the purpose, some change for the misery. Some change for all different matters. It's up to you for if you want to follow whichever that change is. So by seeing the music of today that you know you don't feel for compared to the past, hey, that's the same way it was in the beginning of hip-hop culture, because when the hip-hop culture first started, the people before us were saying, what is that nonsense? What is that noise? What is that foolishness?
Right.
You know? So I have seen so many different generations from the beginning where there was the Grandmaster Flash and Africa Bambatas to later on the Run DMCs and Houdinis and Fat Boys, and then after that here come the Eric B's and the Rakims, and you know how many different generations, and each generation evolved something different from the other one, as compared to within the generation today that some of them went left, some of them still keep it in the same mold, but it's all part of change. Right. So it's up to you, instead of you complaining to it, if you go embrace what you feel for.
Right, no doubt. Hey, you heard it first. Some gems of knowledge from my man Red Alert. So where can we find you at now, Red? I know, you know, you've been doing your thing around the A, and then, you know, back and forth from New York. You got your own internet station, right?
Well, for a minute I've been doing the Ustream show, Cool DJ Red Alert Global Radio. Been doing that for like over a year. I'm down for a minute because I got to upgrade my software. You know, I'm gonna keep it 100. I gotta upgrade my software to make it compatible to all different means to present and continue the program. But I've just honed that off because I have to take care of other priorities as far as family household is concerned. So I'll be back with that in a minute. But besides that, I still do the radio in New York. Okay. You know, I do that from home. You know, and that's the thing I learned to adapt to technology. Right. I learned to adapt to the technology because once again, you know, hey, what we're behind right now is a system that was never developed years ago, such as this camera, as it used to be something that used to have to hold you down. And look how light it is, my man is holding this. The same thing, like I'm just saying an example, we used to have the rotary phones where we got a phone in our pocket right now. So I learned to adapt to the technology, and that's what I'm utilizing in order to program the radio show from my house up in New York, 98.7 KISS FM. Still involved doing that. Also, I I'm the voice of the radio station called Backspin. That's on XM/Sirius. Been doing that for a while. I also do mixing for a radio station out in St. Martin, Virgin Islands. And like I said, getting back on my Ustream show.
Right, man. We definitely appreciate you sitting down and chopping it up with us. And you're still a very busy man and much in demand. So we definitely, you know, we just wanted to show you some love, man. Take time out and, you know, appreciate you dropping some knowledge and them gems on us. And, you know, letting us know how you feel about the current state of events in hip hop. And what we got to do is adapt and, you know, embrace change.
You know, there's something I gotta mention, and I feel it's very important to mention this. We have a gentleman, God bless him. He's in his 80s. His name is Mr. B.B. King. Oh yeah. God bless that gentleman. To this day, B.B. King still performs. He's still performing. God bless that gentleman. So by people looking at me as an OG, I look at the people before me that continue doing the legacy what they love doing. You know, unfortunately, we had lost some greats at a young age. We just lost my man Heavy. You know, I remember we lost Guru. It's quite a few people we lost, but you know, we got to continue the legacy of what we believe in, what we love doing. So that's all I can say.
Right, man. You heard it best, man. I can't put it no better way than my man Cool DJ Red Alert just put it. So definitely, you know, we appreciate you, man. Once again, we want to show you love. This your man Easy Money. That great show, Old School Hip Hop 101 on WRUG Radio.
Wait. No, I know you're interviewing me, and I want to ask you questions about your show. What you doing? Give me some input of what's going on.
No doubt. But now, the concept I come up with Old School Hip Hop 101 is definitely a show that's paying homage to what they call the golden era of hip hop. You know, it's a video format where we actually come in and show the music videos, but at the same time, we try to educate the generation that's here now on the veterans of the past and keeping them relevant as well. And also bringing in independent artists and doing their thing now. And, you know, just trying to show love, man, and just keep this whole thing relevant where everybody stays relevant. And that's what we're doing.
Now, in order for me to follow up on this, even though I know your audience already is in tune and inclined with what you're involved with, can you give me the information how I can come across reaching, seeing, hearing you?
Oh, yes, sir, no doubt. Now, if you come to, and we do Ustream as well.
Okay.
And I also broadcast from home. If I'm not, you know, I do go back home to Memphis. I'm in the A.
Love that technology.
Yeah, so the technology, you can't beat it.
Right.
You know, I make broadcast from home, and, you know, it looked like I'm sitting side by side with my co-host.
Right.
So, I mean, it's a thing to where, you know, if you go to WRUGradio.com, you can definitely check us out there and, you know, put it up on Ustream. And we on every Saturday right now from 4 to 6 Central Time, 5 to 7 Eastern. And, you know, we're probably going to expand that and go to 2 nights a week, 2 days a week, and do it like that. And, you know, we still growing this thing. You know, we just got it started.
How long has it been going on now?
We've been
the radio station's been on air for 3 years. And we got over 2.5 million listeners to come to the site every month.
Respect.
Right. And now, as far as my show, Old School Hip Hop 101, it's been on for about 4 months now.
Okay.
You know, we ran through a few trial and error last year. You know, just trying some new things. But we got a definite format down. And, you know, we trying to get, you know, like we're doing now, we get interviews with the artists from that era. And, you know, just bringing it out, man, and just bringing it to the forefront once again. And just keeping that whole vibe and that movement relevant.
And not only that, you gotta understand one thing. A lot of people gotta understand one thing. You gotta start from somewhere.
Right.
It don't happen overnight.
You're right.
You know, you got to learn to build, and that's why I take time to ask you that question, because, hey, listen here, no matter how long I've been involved, I still could be a student and learning what is coming on after me. You know, so for me to follow through just as well. So that's what I asked that.
Hey man, we definitely appreciate it, because I mean, you know, I reached out to you on Twitter, you started following us on Twitter, we follow each other on Twitter. So, you know, it's just one of them things, man, where, you know, I had to meet you, man, face to face and chop it up with you, because you just respect. I mean, nothing but respect. I mean, you know, I can't help but respect the veterans of the game. And like you said, with you, you know, you respecting B.B. King and his work, you know, and I respect the people that's before me and their work. So, and that's what I definitely want to do, and it's all about paying homage and respect.
And here it is, we can after your length of time, somebody will respect your work.
That's definitely what I'm here for, man. And I want to do it the right way.
Okay,
definitely. So, you know, and getting it from the actual, you know, artist, not just from my perspective, you know, and that's what I wanted to do is get that feel from the artist, you know, that's done that. I mean, I can sit here and talk about it all day, but you live it. You living it right now. I mean, I'm living hip hop culture, but at the same time, you know, it's great to get it from the vets and the pioneers, and, you know, and just show that love, man, and get respect.
Now, they know, but I like to know. How can they look you up? What's your website? What's your info? What's your contact?
Oh, definitely. Now, to follow me on Twitter, it's at EazyMoney74. That's EazyMoney 74. Also, the show has a Twitter, and it's at Old School Hip Hop 101, but it's abbreviated. It's at OLDSCHIPHOP 101. You can follow us on Twitter. You can also follow WRUG Radio on Twitter at WRUG Radio. The website is www.wrugradio.com. Definitely check us out, check the show out. You know, we just, man, I'm at a loss for words because I chopped it up with a lot of veterans tonight. My man Eddie F, Chuck D, Speech, Flavor Flav.
Love them guys.
I mean, you know, and now my man Cool DJ Red Alert. So, I mean, it's a dream come true for me just to be sitting here, you know, talking to you brothers. Because I remember myself, like I was telling Chuck, you know, I was that 14, 15-year-old kid that he was talking about, that he was talking to, sending a message to. You know, watch your MTV raps.
They're doing everything right now as we speak.
And they're doing everything right now. So,
now, for everybody that need to know about my information, for as far as all my social pages, my bio, events, contacts, all per se, just log on to CoolDJRedAlert.com, cool with a K. I got that as like an umbrella, and under the umbrella is all the different contacts that you may want to come across to check out. But I feel privileged to be with this gentleman tonight.
Hey, you heard it from the man himself. My man Cool DJ Red Alert, WRUG Radio, thanks you. Old School Hip Hop 101, thanks you. Personally, thank you for sitting down and taking that time out. Much respect to you, much love, brother, and we love you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, you brought it to the forefront, man.
Not a problem. I go by the name of the legendary, the Cool, the DJ, the Red Alert. Check out Hip Hop 101. You got that?